What's up, everybody? What's up? What up? Welcome to the KaleafWins random live streams. How y'all doing today? Yeah. What's up with y'all? What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How's everybody doing this Sunday? What we on Sunday? April 2nd right now? I don't like to date my streams, but it's whatever. How's everybody doing right now in the live stream? You heard? What's up with everybody in the live stream? How's your weekend been? You heard? To join the conversation, the link is in the comments or should be in the comments. How are you doing? How are you today? What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? It's one of my old beats playing in the background. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, 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 that's right. I said, yeah, that's right. I said, yeah, that's right. I said, yeah. Top of the afternoon to everybody up in there. Top of the afternoon. My name is KaleafWins. This is a random live stream. I'm here to have a great time. Hopefully my friends come through. You know what I'm saying? And just want to have fun. How's your weekend been? What's up with you? What's going on with you? Where your mind at? Where your grind at? Where everything at in your life? I hope everything is going well for your weekend. Are you looking forward to this brand new week? Are you really trying to make things happen for your brand new week? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, what's going on? Big shout out to all my Wilberforce University family. Big shout out to everybody from the Woo. You know what I'm saying? Dawn Dance is this weekend. I hope everybody have fun. I hope nobody got pregnant. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hope ain't nobody lose their booty in the marriage. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everybody have fun. I saw the videos. Wish I could be there. You know what I'm saying? But got, waiting for my son to be born, and I'm not leaving the house. You heard. So for anybody, if you want to join the combo today so we can have a great time and have fun and relax, relate, release, the link to come in my stream is in the comments. Please, 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 by all means, come through. Let's have a great time. Let's talk. Let's really relax and talk. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? On with you right now? How you doing? 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 How you doing?
Nigga, hold on, I'm on the live.
Yeah, what's good with you? How you doing, fam? What's up, Ken?
Cut that shit off.
Oh, he said cut
real
what?
has got to be spoken.
Who that in the background?
I'm with a legend right now. See, this is why I was telling you I was doing something this morning. I'm in the car with a legendary LA cat.
Oh, that's what's up. Tell myself what's good from New York City. What's up?
Khalid said what's good from New York. They blowing air horns and everything.
You know what I'm saying? We having a great time right now. Yo, what's happening? What's good with you, fam? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I see you, King. Look at you rolling up something special up in there right now. I see that. I wish I could partake.
Yeah. I got a quick 5 minutes because I got a dilemma. My car keys. Something wrong with the key. So I gotta fix the car real fast.
But guess what, Broadway? That's big boy problems. You heard what I'm saying? That's big boy problems. You heard? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Now listen, brother. Listen, real talk. I ain't gonna ever let you not highlight the hard work. See, there's a difference. There's D-riding and brown nosing, and somebody highlighting the hard work. A lot. And again, in New York, we don't pull punches. You know this. You from New York. You know the vibes. But real talk, highlight the hard work. I always, people are like, oh, you shouldn't congratulate because it looks like D-riding. No, it's called highlighting the hard work. You heard what I'm saying? Real talk. Think about this. Imagine if you ain't go hard in what you was doing right now and you ain't really go hard, you probably be working at a Staples, right? So guess what you got to do? Highlight the hard work. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you gave up when you first came to LA. But what's the difference? You highlighting the hard work. Imagine if you doubted yourself and stayed in your doubt the whole time and you ain't make nothing out of yourself and you still on the same block, in the same apartment, in the same house, answering to the same boss. You are your own boss. Highlight the hard work. Real talk. I'm sorry. You know me. I miss the motivation up in here. Why? Because my life may feel like crap, but I got to push past that and just highlight the hard work of others and congratulate. You feel what I'm saying? People need to shake that vibe off. People need to, bro, I'm going through hell on earth right now, real talk, but I got to push it off. That's why I live stream. That's why I get it off on my chest. But rewinding, how's your day going with the 5 minutes you have? What's up? Talk to me.
I'm with my homie right now, Snake Capone, just riding through LA, you know what I'm saying? And I had a dilemma with my automobile. He knows how to fix that very well. So anybody out in LA, you know what I'm saying? He got a shop. He get busy, you know what I'm saying? You can holler at him for any automobile needs, you know what I'm saying? Hydraulics and all, you know what I'm saying? So I'm rolling with some official aficionados.
No, I get it, fam. But I want you to come on here to tell me about Cannabis and Kicks. Let's put everybody on to Cannabis and Kicks. Let's go.
All right. So Cannabis and Kicks is a podcast I'm on with DJ Who Kid, Marcus Malone, and Shelly Styles. It's on YouTube right now. Our first interview was Designer. The second one is Al Harrington. We got a few more coming that's crazy too coming up. And we talk about, you know, the medicinal uses of cannabis, the sneaker culture, you know what I mean? So I really want to go over it. See, I'm in the real Pep Boys. Thank you, bro. You got WD-40?
Pause.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm really in the store, man.
I know you listen, you out and about, brother. I just want to tell people about Cannabis and Kicks right now. Go subscribe to it now on YouTube. Again, they got good energy. This ain't no other boring show where people talking about themselves. This is about people spitting gems, spitting game, most definitely. And he is the DJ legendary Broadway. Understand it and remember it. You feel what I'm saying? And I thank God for this brother in my life. Listen, I had a whole show about you. What you call it? When you sent me that text, which we would not be talking about, I had a whole morning motivation show talking about when you have to congratulate when all of your friends win because it's God's sign telling you that, guess what? Put in the hard work. Keep your head down and put in the hard work. You hear what I'm saying? And he's in the Pep Boys right now. I know he's doing this thing right now. I ain't going to take too much time from him, but I'm saying everybody subscribe to Cannabis and Kick Show now on YouTube right now. Broadway, we will chop it up later. I just thank you for coming through with the time that you have. Everybody subscribe to Cannabis and Kicks right now on YouTube. You heard? Have a great day, King.
Thank you.
No problem. Yep. What's going on, everybody? This is your man, KaleafWins. It's on a random KaleafWins. You know what I'm saying? Live stream. We have to have fun. About to have fun. If you want to come in the live stream, come in the comments. Click on the link and come up and join the conversation. Let's have a great time. I'm a content creator from New York City. If you love my content, great. I have a morning motivation show that happens every Monday and Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern time on YouTube Live. Most definitely check it out. For the producers and the artists, I have a Making Better track show happening every Tuesdays and Thursdays on my YouTube link in bio. And if you love my content, love how this vibe is, and if you want to support my channel for real, supporting content creators of color, please go to my Cash App, hit $ KaleafWins. That will be a blessing. But that was legendary Broadway, big touring DJ, big celebrity DJ. He has a DJ course as well. Please subscribe to his Cannabis and Kicks show now on YouTube. In the meantime, how's everybody doing? What's up? Show me the love in the comments. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? Where your mind at? What's going on with everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's talk. Let's have fun today. Let's really have fun today. Let's talk about some things. Let me see what's going on my wild as hell live. I mean, not a wild live stream. Let's see what's going on my timeline. This is timeline searching. Let's get some timeline searching music. You know what I'm saying? This is, hey, I'm just creeping through my timeline. See what's up. Big shout to Kradock right now. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. Everybody that went there for Dawn Dance, big shout. Look at Right Hall Ramp. So many memories of Right Hall Ramp right now. What's going on? Big shout to Kradock. This man is doing great things with youth empowerment. Do you understand what I'm saying? With the football team and where he's at in his region. A great example of a change making this community. Big shout to Kradock from Wilberforce University. Dad. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Gianna, what's going on? Big shout to this family. It's a beautiful black family right now. Beautiful, strong family. Big shout to Kradock and the wifey. You know what I'm saying? At Wilberforce. Man, these woo pictures are bringing back mad memories. You heard? Whoa, big shout out to Jessica and Vanessa up in a big shout out. Man, I wish I was there. Big shout out Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my sister sorority Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. And big shout out to my brothers at Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. You heard? Loving this. Dipping through my timeline right now. Dipping through my timeline, seeing how things are. What's up with everybody? What's up? What's up? Let's see what's going on in my time. Oh my God, Reverend Freeman. Yo, what's good? Man, I wish I came for Dawn Dance, but I can't. I'm about to have a kid, and you got to be responsible. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave the state. I can't leave anything right now because I got priority. You feel what I'm saying? I can't do it, but I'm loving seeing these pictures. Thank you, Kristen. Yo, Glam Fam, she's got a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Of the homie over there got a YouTube channel. Man, look at this all. Big shout out to Tracy up in the house. I see you. I'd have been flexing the same way for Dawn Dance. Look at this. Frank Smith says to all my dope DJs, keep crafting your skills. I'm still up crafting mine. Salute to you. That's a fact. Why aren't people thinking that way about crafting their skills? What's going on, everybody? My name is KaleafWins, host of the Morning Motivation Show, host of the Making Better Track shows on my YouTube page. Go into my link in bio now. If you love my content, please hit me up on the Cash App, $KaleafWins, or go to my link in bio. We just having fun looking through timelines right now. Oh, my God. Look at Jamia, little sis. Man, yo, she got the school colors on. That hat is popping. That hat is fire. With the Telford bag and the green and gold outfit. I see you, sis. I see you. Wish I could celebrate there, but guess what? We about to have a great time nevertheless. What's going on? What's going on my timeline? Jessica got the fire pit. Oh, look at the rest of my sisters, little sisters on campus. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. They grown women now. I can't even disrespect them by saying little sisters. They are some grown women. Those aren't little sisters. Those are grown women right now. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody at Wilberforce University, my alma mater, the first historically black college. Just looking through some pictures, seeing how everything is. Man, what's everybody up to? What is this? Tribute to Win That by... Wow, that's dusty. I don't know what that is. Look at this. Mac Wells says, I love my HBCU, man. I'm full, overwhelmed, and with the love and gratitude. This weekend was incredible. To every single person who poured into me, showered me with love, celebrated what God is doing in my life. I can't even describe how much it meant to me. You know what I'm saying? If we have any pictures together, please send them to me. Yes, woo love. If you didn't graduate from a historically black college and university, you're not going to understand this energy, man. This is what a Dawn Dance / homecoming feel like when you meet the family and come back home. Let's see what's going on in the timeline. Let's see what's on my timeline. Look at this. That Jay-Z album was fire. Yo, I'm old enough to remember when that album came out. That album was so fire. That was a good era in New York. There were many good eras, but that was a fire era in New York. You know understand what I'm saying? Big shout out to anybody, wherever you from. I'm KaleafWins, having a great live stream today. I'm live streaming from New York City. My morning motivation show is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to have a great time, a great blast. I got a couple things I want to talk about, but I'm going to knock them out. My Making Better Track show, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel now. If you love my content, please hit my link in bio. But I'm just timeline surfing. I'm surfing through my timeline. Jessica got the fire pictures. Like, it makes you feel like you're there right now. That's what's up. Timelines. All right, Alana, I see you, sis. Looking like the black Sarah Jessica Parker from Sex and the City. I see you. Glam fam, you know what I'm saying? Glam fam, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the sis right there. This is black excellence right here. Her husband, her whole family is black excellence. Alana is a beast. Her sister is a beast. When I say a beast, I mean sharp. You know what I'm saying? They got style. They ain't having it with the nonsense, and they really are stand-up women right there. That's a fact. Big shout out to their parents. Stand-up people in my life. Alana is one of them. That's a fact. That's a fact. Oh, look at Jarrell. Yo, oh my God, this is memories don't live like people do, but them always remember you, whether things are good or bad. It's just the memories that we had. Yo, this picture, this is, for those who don't know, yes, every historically black college has a homecoming. We have something special like a double homecoming. It's called Dawn Dance. You know what I'm saying? And Dawn Dance is great memories that we have, you know, when we all link up and come together and come on campus once a year, usually end of March, beginning of April. But this is Dawn Dance weekend. This is one of the pictures from the homie, you know, Jarrell, you know what I'm saying, at the step show. Man, I wish I was there, but couldn't be there. Jessica Jones got the fire pictures. Oh, my God, Ngozi, what's up, sis? I see. Oh, let's see some of these pictures from Dawn Dance. That's a step show. What's going on? Oh, look at this. This is a real HBCU event right here. See, that's what our step shows be looking like. Before people start strolling when that music hit, man, big shout out to the soul. Oh my God, Cortland was there too. Big shout out to Joe Neat who took this video. Man, the whole family was there. Look at Joe Neat chilling. I know she's gonna show out. I see you, sis. Yeah, man. Good memories, HBCU vibes, HBCU event memories. Man, that Dawn Dance was popping this weekend, man. I just want to show love to everybody from Wilberforce University. Hope you had a great time out there. Let's see what's going on. A big shout to Dami Styles, big DJ. Big DJ. You know what I'm saying? Big shout. Jessica got the fire pictures. They look clean. They look clean. Pardon me, hit the wrong button. They look clean. You know what I'm saying? That's real paraphernalia. You feel what I'm saying? They repping their organization right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, what's this? Oh my God, the Q's ain't playing. Q's about to start. Hey, they're about to do that bounce. I see you, Kings. I can't play the music because, you know, I don't want to get copyright strict on this site. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you from a historically black college, you know what this look like. You know what this is. If you're from an HBCU like me, this is my school's Dawn Dance videos. The Q's, as usual, turning it up, having a great time. You see that, you know what's on. You know what's on. Everybody about to stroll in their different strolls and the Q's get to it. That's what I'm saying. I miss my alma mater. I miss it, man. I wish I was there this weekend, but we ain't playing Wish. We gonna congratulate who was there. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the Q's. You know what I mean? Up in Wilberforce University doing their thing. Renell, I see you, King. Well, what's going on? Let's see what's on my timeline. Listen, I usually have a ratchet timeline. I usually got a real ratchet timeline. I think, oh, look at Rhoda, Realist, and Jessica and the homie right there. Yeah, man, y'all had a great time. Look at the homie Renell with Upsilon Chapter. I see you. All my classmates, everybody up on campus. Yo, Dawn Dance was it. It looked like it was fire. If you're from an HBCU, put it in the comments. Oh, I see you, sis. What's going on, Tiff? I see you, sis. What is going on here? Tracy said he slipped in his selfie while taking a picture. Yo, fam, I don't recognize you from campus. Like, help me out. Who is this? Like, who is this? Wilberforce Police? That phrase within itself kind of frightens me. He looks like I'm about to get handcuffs put on me. I'm not gonna lie. Wilberforce Police? Like, fam. You know what? Everybody get a paycheck, get a job. It's just a random selfie. It feels like I'm in trouble when I look at this picture. But big shout out, I guess, to Wilberforce Police. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had them on campus and I was there. Yo, this is wild. We not doing that on my page. This is wild. Sometimes you have to remind people I was blessed before I met you. Woo! That's a bar. Sometimes you have to remind people I was blessed before I met you. Fam, if there was the bar of the day, that's it. Sometimes you have to remind people I was blessed before I met you. What does that mean? A lot of times people come into your life and then they see that you're skilled in a particular area. And they say, yeah, let's be friends. Oh my God, how do you do that? Then when they find out some of the things that you know how to do, they do it and then they say that you copied. Nah, that's when you gotta tell them, sometimes you have to remind people, I was blessed before I met you. Fall back. That is literally a bar of the day. If you got any comments or want to come up in the live or want to have fun in the KaleafWins live stream, again, if you want to support my live, hit me up on $KaleafWins or hit me in my link in bio, you know what I'm saying, through the Cash App. But everybody, I hope your Sunday's going to pop, and this is the end of the weekend for most people. Most people got to go to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Most people got to deal with the dread. Most people got to deal with the dread of an office tomorrow. For all those people who are, and this is real talk, this isn't everybody. This is just for some people. For those people who are currently going through what I used to go through when it was every Sunday before I went to a toxic job, if you feel like your stomach's in knots, you feel like you're saying, oh my God, I hate dealing with my supervisor. Oh my God, I hate dealing with my coworkers. Oh my God, I don't want to go back to that office, but I need to pay my bills. I've been there. To all those people that feel that way, listen. Number one, anxiety and stress is real. Don't let a toxic job environment destroy you. But here's what you can do about it. You can control what you do on this Sunday and what you do for this Sunday moving forward. What does that mean, KaleafWins? Yo, if you hate your job a lot and you're dreading going to work tomorrow morning or Monday morning, and it's a Sunday and your stomach hurts before you go to work, start looking for jobs today. You know what I'm saying? And here's the trick. Use your cell phone, download every job search app. You can apply to 30 jobs a day. You know what I'm saying? If you apply to 30 jobs 7 days a week, that's 3 times 7 is 21. You can apply to 210 jobs For those people that don't think it can be done, I used to always do that. Dip in and out of like, I don't like this company, it's a toxic environment, dip next. So for all those people who have those stomach pains before they go to a job tomorrow that they really dislike, really remember you have the power to only focus on what you can control. You can't control your hating coworkers, you can't control your negative supervisor, you can't control that toxic environment, but what you can control is A, do a job search while you're at your current job, and B, start selling t-shirts and whatever you love. Do whatever, get your side hustle on. Don't believe me that side hustles work. Go to TikTok, go to any other app, and just type in side hustles and get some ideas. But when it came to me dealing with my stress of dealing with my past toxic job, I literally said, I only have two things I can control. Number one, if I hate my job so much, I can look for another job. And number two, let me look up every side hustle so I can do that in my spare time. Because we got to do something with the stress that we're dealing with. So to anybody that's dreading going to work tomorrow, just remember that. Just remember that. And Takia in the house. Yo, Takia, come up in this live, sis. Stop playing games. Come up in this live. You see the link. I ain't talked to you in a minute. Come up in this live. I'm a say join the convo. Takia, come up in this live. I ain't see you in a minute, sis. Come on now. We ain't talking in a minute. Let's talk. Let's have fun. Takia always pop up in here. Big Brooklyn queen up in there. That's Mama Kia. That's what I'm gonna call her, Mama Kia. You better come up in this live, Takia. I want to hear stuff about, oh, my hair ain't did right. Oh, you look great with the bonnet. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the link in the comments. Kia, come through. In the meantime, for all those people that really are dreading going to work tomorrow, remember, if you focus on what you can control and do things right now, then you don't have to sit in your stress. The best alternative to sitting into stress is taking action. I was stressed out today, but I had to take some action. Yeah, Kia's in the house. Kia's in the house. Kia's in the house. Kia's in the house. Welcome to the KaleafWins random live stream. Just chopping it up. How you doing, sis? What's goody?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
You just woke up or you had a turned up night last night? Your face telling stories on you. Your face snitching right now. I ain't gonna lie, your skin is glowing. I'm about to ask a relationship question because your skin is glowing. You looking happy. You're looking like the relationship going well. Or you physically getting treated well. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting treated well. That's one. Two, I did turn up last night. And three, I did not just wake up. I'm literally just sitting, focusing on a paper, and I just refused to leave my room and my bed. And I wanted to, just do this.
Yeah.
So I mean, listening to what you said, especially if, what is it, the Monday dreads?
Yeah, the Monday dreads. I used to deal with the knots in my stomach when I hated working at certain jobs. I used to deal with the frustration of D-head, we'll say that since we're on YouTube, obnoxious supervisors, obnoxious co-workers plotting to get me in trouble every time I came into work. And I used to take that stress and be like, what can I control instead of sitting in this piss? Look for another job, start a side hustle. Sidebar, go ahead.
What I can say, and I wrote it in the comments, but you didn't read it. I would advise anybody to take, let me see, it's called Briggs. I'm going to look this up right now.
Go ahead.
It's called Briggs Personality Assessment Test.
Okay.
Because sometimes people don't realize that, especially minorities, based upon the communities that y'all live in, y'all are limited to what you think about because that's all you were taught. Mm-hmm. You were either taught to only be a sports player or to get a city job, or you needed a 9 to 5. Uh-huh. Entrepreneurship is nothing that is actually instilled within these communities. Therefore, people can't think outside that box. Mm-hmm. So, with that said, the personality assessment test actually breaks down who you are as an individual. And then at the very end, tell you what particular job criteria is suitable for your personality. I took this test, I could say, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it said, based upon my personality, that I'm supposed to be a teacher. It makes sense that I am a teacher, because if I could do what I do for free, then I know I love my position and nobody can ever make me feel any kind of way about showing up to work.
Bars, keep talking.
So I would just encourage anybody that if you're really just like upset with your job, most likely is because you was forced into it unconsciously. Mm-hmm. and you haven't found your niche.
Mm-hmm.
Once you find out what is gratifying to you, you will do it for free. Not saying you should,
Mm-hmm.
but you would. And if you know that you would give this away or do it for free without any effort, then that may be your niche, and that's maybe something you need to expound on. And that will be more comfortable and lucrative for you because you're going to do it effortlessly.
Mm. You see why I'm shutting up everybody? Because she be speaking facts and I shut up when she speaks facts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta shut up and listen. Continue, Queen. Continue. You know
But
what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I think it's Mayor Briggs. Let me see.
Yeah, Maya Briggs. Everybody,
Maya
y'all got
Briggs.
Google. Listen, y'all got Google. Here's the
Boy.
thing. Here's the thing I'm gonna say about online stuff. Yo, when somebody gives a gem, y'all got Google. You know what I'm saying? Look up the Maya Briggs personality assessment and test with Josh fits better. She did put it in the comments, but I was so excited to see in the comments that I was like, yo, you better come up on live because I'd make my duty to beg people every time that I know that have super talent to stream because you have value. You know what I'm saying? And I know that she has super value. She's not at where she, thinks that she should be, but she has value. That's why I bring her up on. If you were a mess, I'm not bringing you up on nothing.
Yep. Yeah.
And she be dropping gems in bonnets, be dropping gems and I just woke up robes, be dropping gems with the hair slicked back, be dropping gems looking exhausted, but she be dropping information. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And I guess that's the teacher in me. It doesn't matter. I'll do it for free.
But you're not no more. We ain't having none of that.
Right.
We ain't having
You're
none of
right.
that.
I've been working on my list, and I've been definitely trying to figure out exactly how to approach it and how to branch it off. It could start off as fun, but all of the branch off could be those paid links, if you understand what I mean by that.
We'll talk.
We
We'll
can
talk
talk about
sometime
that,
this week.
right?
Yeah, because I'll say this: I'm a jumper firsterer. That's not a word. I jump
Okay.
first. I'm like this. Let me get three. Listen, for all those people who thinking about being content creators or thinking about starting their business online, I'm just going to give you some free game. I have social media consultations in my link in bio. Scroll down to the bottom if you want to set it up. You have a small business or whatever like that. Kia's getting it for free right now, or just in general. I'll say this. Like Kia said, I think that you should take a personality assessment test to see what lane fits better, what job fits better, and what you're doing. Cool. After you do that personality assessment test to see what you would love to do for free, take that information that she shared at the beginning and add this to it. I love coffee. Great. Look for companies that have affiliate programs for coffee. Maybe you can put that in your link in bio. Maybe it's a link for a product that you like and you have on. Like, let's say, and I'm just trying to joke, y'all. Let's say she has a favorite bonnet. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say she likes swishes or whatever she likes. You know what I mean? Go to the companies and see their affiliate programs, join them, and get your percentage off of that. On top of that, create an ebook. Sell it. Oh, I don't know how to write. Yes, you do. Because if you write 1 million captions on Instagram, you can write 1 million lines in a book. Real talk. Oh, I don't like writing. Guess what? There's AI. Have it write it for you. You know what I'm saying? Just have it write it for you. People are sleeping. People
Absolutely. All of these things can be done, and it's considered residual income.
Mm-hmm.
So get to a point where you work because you want to, not because you have to.
You better say that. Say that.
Right. So when I say that everything you just said is key. There is people out there that's addicted to Pepsi. Why don't you go and buy some stock in Pepsi so you can at least get the money back that you put into it? And you don't. And the thing is, when people see the price of stock, they be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so much money, and I don't have that right now." When there are definitely entities that's out there that let you put less than 1%, and you could gradually build on it till you get that one whole stock. So I feel like people choose not to invest because of fear. When if you have a bank account, your bank account is investing on your behalf, and they're not giving you any of that money that they profited from it. So if they don't fear juggling your money, why should you fear juggling your money? Once again, this is something that is definitely not taught within the minority-based communities, because what rich people do is invest what poor people do is spend.
But here's what let me add to that, and because I want to let you go off, because again, people hear enough of me anyway. I also want to say this, that fear holds us all back from certain things. There are things that I fear on doing still to this day that I just told myself this morning when I woke up. I said, brother, you're going to have to knock it off, because if you don't get over this fear and don't implement and put your foot down on what you're trying to do in this area, you're going to be stuck in this other area. Real quick, I was talking to the legendary DJ Broadway, big LA celebrity DJ, originally from New York. And I have a how to be a celebrity DJ video that I'm trying to really finish up editing and drop. And he talks about how he went past fear, and invested in what he wanted to do when he was broke initially. Now he's a celebrity DJ that has literally toured the world with and this is no cap, the biggest artist, because he stepped out of fear and walked into what he wanted more than his fear. And there's areas that we all fear that we need to check ourselves about. I just checked myself this morning. I said, yeah, you got the morning motivation show. Yeah, you got the Making Better Track show every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, you live stream randomly. Yeah, you do all this. But okay, great. I've done that. New level. I've done that. New month. I've done that. Let's get scared. Let's face the fear. Let's do something different. What am I doing? And I had to tell myself to knock my fear off.
Yeah. See, it's like telling yourself to knock the fear off is one thing, but it's like I feel like a lot of times people tell you what to do, but they don't explain how to do it. And I think that's where that's where people give up, because it's like, oh yeah, you're just telling me the same thing. Oh yeah, it's fear. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but what are the steps to break through that fear?
You know
right?
what's crazy? I'm not going to waste it here. You just gave me literally the topic of my morning motivation show tomorrow morning. That's literally it's about to happen. It's about to happen, because I said that stuff to myself. I'm about to have a son in 4 weeks or less. I got a 4-week window. And I was saying, yo, what do I want to talk about this week? And I was like, and I kicked myself in the butt because I'm scared to do two things in particular. And my gut is saying, go, go, go. You got 4 weeks to go, 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 go. And I was like you said, how? And I was researching the how anyway. But yeah, that's most definitely. It's most definitely. If you up tomorrow, but I don't think you up that early. I'm up. You know, I'm be up.
I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up because I'm gonna be up.
Yeah, so my morning motivation show tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern time on YouTube Live.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not TikTok Live. I tell people all the time, I'm not staying on one app. Stop putting your gift on one app. We on 3 apps right now, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yes. I saw it on Facebook. And
we on Facebook, we on YouTube, we on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We everywhere right now. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, you studying?
Yes.
You got a test?
Always.
You got a test?
I never stop. It's not a test. No. I'm writing a paper.
On?
Okay. The illusions of power.
Do you see why I want you to start a channel? See? Do you know what I'm saying?
And I don't mind diving deep into it real quick. Hopefully I could explain it in such a concise way that it makes your viewers think.
All right. Well, real quick. Big shout to Melly, the specialist. You know the vibes. Have to give 1 2 1 2. I see you. But go ahead, continue.
Right. So it's the illusions of power. And the reason that's the topic is because we as people give power to illusions. We create these things. Like the idea of what masculinity and femininity is, that's an illusion because it differs based upon each individual's perspective. Right. So because there's no concrete yes or no, and it's not arbitrary, it's an illusion. So what my focus is how the devices that was created to discipline people has made it so that we self-discipline.
Say that one more time, because I was thrown. I'm not going front. If I didn't catch the concept.
I understand the verbiage is a certain way, but I'm going to break it down. The vices that are used to discipline makes people self-discipline. Vices being, if y'all haven't noticed, schools, Hospitals and prisons all look the same.
Mm-hmm.
And these are buildings that discipline takes place in,
Mm-hmm.
right? It is structured rectangular ish, it's square ish, and these are the areas in which people are disciplined within, right?
Mm-hmm.
Based upon evolution, that has not changed. The world knows and the government knows how to, I would say, control people. So they created cell phones and televisions within the same structural dynamics. It's still rectangular, it's still square like, it hasn't changed. So what we do is watch these things, go on our cell phones, watch TVs, these square like structures, and it disciplines us to believe certain things. Therefore, when we're not watching it or we're not engaging in it, we now discipline ourselves by conforming to what it says is true. I'm gonna
Mm.
use I'm gonna use plastic surgery as an example. If you haven't noticed, this is the uproar that is going on social media. Is the uproar on television? They are praising now strippers and BBLs more than anything. So when you're no longer engaging, now the woman's self-esteem is low and she feels like she has to go now and change her body. That's self-disciplining. Without anyone telling you anything is wrong with you, you now feel the need to conform to what society says is standard today. So we just gave power to an illusion.
Mm.
And that's pretty much my literary theory that I'm focusing on right now.
Now, your theorem is correct, and is to add to the theorem, I'm going to bring up the homie Joneet to talk about this. Hey, Joneet, welcome to these YouTube live streets, these non-TikTok live streets, these not little, you see what I'm talking about, Joneet? Where we be trapped in the box on TikTok. No, on YouTube, I can go like this. I can go like this. I can go like this. I don't have to stay stuck in that other box. What's up? Good morning, Johnny. She had a long weekend. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you ain't lose your innocence twice. You know what I'm saying? She went to our second homecoming and dawn dance. Joneet, we on YouTube. We got to use the same TikTok discretion button. But tell me how your weekend was. And then tell me how you feel about what she just said, because I know you got input. Continue.
So my weekend was really good. You know, a lot of people, a lot of the alumni have not been together in the same place for years. And then the pandemic hit, and just to see how well everyone's doing, just to see everyone just be together and be back to our old selves, because it really was a vibe from when we were once students there. It was a whole vibe, and it's literally nothing but mad love. So it was really beautiful. It was really beautiful. The first venue was trash, and you know, once I get a little bit of liquid in my system, I get a little mouthy. You know what I'm saying? Not mouthy rude, but mouthy to where what's in my head is gonna come out. So I told the DJ about himself twice, like, bro, we're all 70s and 80s babies in here. Number one is too bright. I told the person who was in charge of that, it's too bright. Everybody in here, you know, we low key, we don't come from these bright ass lights and you know, cell phone. We do all the cell phone and stuff like that now, but when we in chill mode, it needs to be dim. It needs to just be a vibe. It wasn't. The DJ didn't play one line dance song. Look,
what?
If I'm from New York City and I'm telling you, you got to play at least one line dance song, because that's what we do.
Yep.
He was born in 92. I'm like, that makes sense. Why you not filling the room? Ain't none of us in here born in the 90s.
Yo, well, so what venue was it at? What venue was it at?
It was somewhere in Dayton. It was the Sneaker Ball.
Listen, well, real quick, before you talk, I seen them fishnets in the pictures. You was killing them. You was killing them with the fishnet joints. She had the old school poom shorts, the fishnets. I was like, I see you, sis. You better show them young boys what that milk like is like. You and Takia got that in common. Y'all can just be chill. Y'all be looking regular. But when y'all want to show out, y'all let these young boys from the 90s know what that 80s baby look like.
There was some younger dudes that I had met, and I was like, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 32. I said, 32? He's like, why? Is that a problem? And
Yes.
he was from Brooklyn, and he was like, "You know the vibes, yeah." I couldn't say nothing. I could not say nothing because I do know the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Hold
So
up,
it was
but did
chill.
you get the
And
did you get the know the vibes though? That's the question. And did
nah,
you get the know
I
the
did. You
vibes?
know what? I feel like he did earn to get my number. Not, I don't know if I'm gonna respond, but still, I
Y'all
still
foul for
did.
that.
You know what I'm
Y'all foul for that. You done gave me the key to the front door, but I can't come in. You feel me?
Right.
That's
That's how I do
crazy.
because I'm not rude. You know what I'm saying? So
But based on what Kia was talking about the perception, this is a conversation that's a layup for you. Did you hear a part about the perception conversation? She's writing the paper. Say the title of the paper one more time, Kia.
Oh, the illusion of power.
okay, and then explain it because I came towards the end.
Pause.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
I came towards the end when you were
Pause.
saying,
Just stop saying
you know,
I came towards the end. Just pause. Keep going. Like you just destroying yourself right now. I came towards the end. We get it, sis. You had fun at Dawn Dance. We had a lot of great times at Dawn Dance.
when
let me
you
see
were
if I
saying
can
people feel like
differentiate
they
more.
need to change themselves and self disciplining.
Right. So the illusion of power, as in the power we give certain things, where that it disciplines us, and then outside of those disciplinary structures, we self-discipline. And I used a woman's idea of self as an example, where I said schools and hospitals and prisons, they're all shaped the same, which is squarish rectangular. And all evolution did was create cell phones and TVs to be squares and rectangles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these are the vices that discipline us as people. So whatever comes from it, we give power to. And then when we're no longer engaging in it, we discipline ourselves to believe whatever was said on that vice and try to change ourselves to fit into what those societal norms are or whatever was projected onto that.
Whether it's
Said,
good or bad.
whether it's good or bad, we automatically feel like that's what it is. So I used the BBLs as an example because of what's being shown on television and what's being shown on social media. Women now believe that their bodies, as if something's wrong with them,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to go and fix it. And nothing
It's
is
so
wrong with
easily
that.
accessible now too.
Yes. And mind you, this is purposely done because the government knows how easy they can control us.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it on the self, just put it in the schools,
Mm-hmm.
put it on the TV, and put it on the phones. And we're going to walk around as if it is what they said was gold and it's law, when it's nothing but an illusion we gave power to. So that's this war against, right now, another thing, the war against masculinity and femininity. Like, who the hell has the right to determine what's masculine and what's feminine?
Mm-hmm.
Who really determines that?
Yeah.
That's an illusion. Because I did have a conversation with a young man the other day, and because he told me I'm a masculine woman. And I said, what makes me masculine? The way I talk, my aggression. Also, you're telling me aggression is associated with masculinity. And when I said that to him, he said, no, that's not true. So what are you saying then?
Right. What was the explanation?
He had to shut up. Like, he had to shut up. Because at the end of the day, I could tell him the only way you have an idea of what masculinity looks like is based upon what your society told you it looks like, or what your dad told you it looked like. Was your dad around? No. So you were left to the vices of your society and your community.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that women are the only people that have the right to talk about what femininity is, whether they had the moms or not. And same thing with men. Because I never had a father, but my masculinity locations have to come from different sources. So we can only play our position. My sorority sister always told me, big shout to Marissa, you know what I'm saying? My sorority sister Marissa will always tell me, yo, let Zetas handle Zeta business. That's our business. You Sigmas handle Sigma's business. That's y'all business. And that was a fact. Like, just mind your business. Like, stay in your lane. Mind your business. And that's
Right.
a fact.
And that's accurate. And as much as we could say mind your business, I just felt like it it was an attack on me. They were trying to attack me and attack my character. And I was like, wait, hold up. What do you expect from me? You want me to be soft spoken? You want me to be docile? Like, what exactly is your expectation? Because I believe, based upon their illusion of what femininity looks like, they're associating submission with femininity, and those are two different things.
Right.
Submission is all about trust. Femininity is what defines you as a woman. And as far as I'm concerned, if I was born with
the other
born
parts and pieces,
with the parts and the pieces that defines me as to be a female, then that's what makes me feminine. Period. I don't care. Whether I walk a certain way, whether I talk a certain way, does not determine whether I'm less feminine or more masculine than anybody else.
first of all, what type of intro line is it? Like, yo, you mad masculine. Yo, dude, if you're trying to get a number, that's not the way. Second of all, if you're trying to get the cheeks, that's not the way.
Trying. He wasn't trying. He told me straight up. The guy told me straight up, I would never deal with a woman like you. And I said, because you can never handle a woman like me.
But think about it. What was the mindset to make that announcement? Think about that. I will never deal with it.
Because he wants a woman he could control. And that's what that was. He said to me from beginning, and this is his word, I'm quoting him, from the beginning of time, men were always the superior one in a relationship. And I said, that's your problem right there. So he was like, he would never date a woman smarter than him. He only dates women that are beneath him. And then I was just like, because
he said that literally?
He literally, I quoted him. Quote.
Why would you want to date somebody dumber than you? I wouldn't.
I promise you, it's for control reasons. That's the only thing. So he says, anytime he says, I'm a combative woman. No, I'm a woman that challenges my men. Why do you have to look at that with a negative content? Why does it have to be combative? No, I challenge my men. And that doesn't mean because I'm smarter intellectually or academically, does not mean I won't submit to my man.
Right.
If I trust him, I'll submit. Mm-hmm. If I feel safe around him, I would submit.
But if you can't fight, you shouldn't submit. Like, real fellas, so, you can't. Real quick, I just want to add this part because this is so. There are women who are combative all the time. We're not referring to somebody who has hurt and trauma and who's just lashing that hurt and trauma in your face. We ain't talking about those type of women. But there are women. Right. If you like, I had a relationship at the time. I was horrible with money. She couldn't trust me. Because I was like, yo, I'm about to take this $4,000. I'm about to flip it. And my flips was horrible at the time, right? And she had limited trust because I didn't know my business at the time. This is like 16, 18, whatever. And I was mad. Yo, you won't never listen. You won't never listen. She's like, fool, you fumbled a 4-rack bag. She said, you fumbled a 4-rack bag. I'm not going to trust you. Then I got into a scuffle. And I'm the nice guy. I'm not a thug. And I knocked somebody out at a house party. True story. She submitted when she felt safe. Like that, see, men overlook that part, but you can't be like, nah, you my girl, you gotta, respect me, and you get sunned in the BBQs and beat up in the BBQs. I'm sorry. Here's my thing to women. If you're in a relationship with a guy where you don't feel safe physically and safe financially, stop giving him the cheeks. Stop giving, he don't deserve cheeks. He don't deserve cheeks. Stop it. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all been in a relationship with somebody who y'all love, y'all care about. How do y'all feel when y'all offered your body? Because like I tell fellas all the time, you don't bag something, legs open. That means you are given access. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. And how do you women feel about being in a relationship with a guy who has shown weakness in areas? Like, why would you give your body to somebody who shows weakness in those two areas?
Oh, I can answer that.
For me, because I felt like it, and I didn't plan on doing, and I didn't plan on, I didn't plan on this person being a permanent figure in my life. That's what I felt like doing in the moment. I don't need you to protect me because you're going to be nobody to me after this.
So that's definitely
the realest shit.
Yes,
the realest stuff, Joni. Jesus Christ, we on YouTube.
Sorry. Yes, for some women that is the reason. All because I wanted to, and you wanted to be. You wanted that immediate satisfaction, and you decided to
dispose of, and then have a nice day.
Dispose of. You treating us like like
Like
old
you're an
roses.
option. You are. Like you're an
Pause. No, we
option.
ain't
Yeah.
having that. We ain't gonna have that. No, no, no. Go ahead. Keep on going. Y'all got good points.
Right. So for those women that actually connect sexually, um, they it's the hope. I'm not gonna say. Sometimes they say love, love, love. No, it's hope. They're
Mm-hmm.
hoping that that man is gonna change. They're hoping that that man is gonna love them. The
Mm-hmm.
second reason is they love that man more than they love themselves,
Mm, mm,
and they
mm, mm.
clearly don't know their worth. Not saying that because there's some women out there that put themselves on pedestals that they need not to be on. I'm not speaking about those.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some that they need to humble themselves a little bit, but no.
A lot of it. But yeah.
But the women that love the man more than they love themselves is one, they most likely don't know their worth, and they don't realize what they're offering and what they're not getting. They're not even realizing that this is an unequal relationship. It's
Mm-hmm.
There's no real reciprocation. And I'm speaking about myself. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
just saying this like I'm casting judgment. Once upon a time, all I did was pour, 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 pour into a man until my cup got empty. And when I realized nobody was pouring back into this cup and I was depleted, it put me in such a depressive state. I had to figure out how to fill my cup back up on my own
By
Mm-hmm.
yourself.
by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when that epiphany, that moment when I said, hold up, I gave you children. I done did all of this for you. I gave you a business. I gave you a future. And what do I have? What do I have to show for it?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. So yeah, I gotta let you go because you're a leech.
Mm-hmm. And there are
You're a
female leeches as
parasite.
well. Just for anybody saying that I'm
No,
simping,
there is.
there
No,
there
no,
are
no,
leeches
no.
on both sides.
See, that's an allusion to the simp and pick me's. Get out, like I can't stand that. I hate that. I'm gonna say I hate that
No, but listen,
because
hold on. There are simps and there are pick me's, but everybody isn't a simp and everybody isn't a pick me because people
Right.
attribute particular behaviors to those two type of things. Y'all know simps. Y'all know simps, dudes that y'all ain't trying to give nothing to, y'all ain't give no energy to, like y'all trying to do something physically, and these dudes try to pour cash, pour love bomb on you. They try to
so why
really do all
can't
this.
he just be damaged like the woman was damaged? Why can't he just have hope that one day she's gonna choose him over the others?
I'll
Why he
tell you.
gotta be a simp?
I'll tell you why. Because if you keep on knocking at the door, you know what I'm saying, and it don't answer, you find another door. I'm not
That's
stressing not one
Yeah,
person.
but
I'm from
sometimes
that generation.
persistence is key. My
I'm
ex-husband
with
chased me
some
for 6 months.
God bless him.
Six
like
God bless
months.
see,
him. God
sometimes
bless
they feel
him.
like
I'm
they
not
gotta
him.
keep going and keep continuing because eventually they
And we
have
ended up
hope
married.
that they're gonna win at the end of the day.
And
They have hope.
my wife tells me all the time, I know how you're gonna act when you're single. And I say, yeah, because women know the men in their life better than the men knows the men in their life. My wife knows I have a short attention span. I'm gonna knock on your door, 3 hard knocks. And
And that's it.
that's because I know that, and it sucks to say this, and it's true. There are more women than men on this planet. I'm not chasing. I attract.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm bougie like that. My wife tells me all the time. Oh my God, I know how you're gonna be when you're single. You're gonna have a lot of people. But I said no. But that's the thing. When you don't chase somebody, you attract people. I'm an
Right.
attractor. I'm not a
I
chaser.
have.
Most men say, "Oh, you supposed to chase them." No, I attract. I attract. I have a dusty beard, look like I dipped it in cigarette ashes, but I attract. I don't have the best looking clothes, but I attract. I attract energy. I
I was
want particular energy around me. That's why I like
I
these
was
YouTube streets. Real quick, I'll say this, and
mhm.
Joanita, I'll ask you later. This is different. This feels a little bit
This is
different. You on
different.
3 platforms right now. You ain't no stuck in no phone box. But you know what I'm saying? This is different. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get up on this YouTube wave, but you know what I'm saying? But everybody should chase. I mean, they should attract what
It's
they
just
want.
fact.
Women
Right.
too. Women too. Listen,
I was
your body ain't the attractant. Your energy is. Sidebar. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry. I'll shut
I
up on
was
that.
told. No, I wanted to like piggyback off of what you said, but I was told that I'm a pick me. I was told this by women. that I'm a pick me. I'm told by men I'm an aggressive woman, and then I was told by women that I'm a pick me.
You're not a pick me. I know you
And
personally. You're not a
I'm
pick
not a
me.
pick me.
How
I'm
does
not a
that
pick
even make sense? You can't
That
be
ain't.
those two things simultaneously. That don't even make sense.
me. It makes sense to the ignorant. So the thing is, they were telling me I was a pick me because um I psychoanalyze people, and because I do that, I have an understanding of why people do some of the things they do, and that's what gives me a forgiving heart, right?
That's not a pick
And when
me.
it comes, huh? Right. But when it comes to men, I do cater to my man.
I do
It
too.
doesn't
I don't.
have cater. And
Sure
because I'm
do.
like, yes, I do this, I do that. I'm gonna do this and I would do that. And if I tell a woman like, okay, well, check yourself, and nobody wants to hear check yourself,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're a pick me. I have to check myself in order for me to attract the man that I have. You gotta check yourself. At the end of the day, all men ain't bad, just like all women are not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are constantly attracting the same kind of guy, it's a you problem.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And if you
And
Mm.
don't,
that
and if
goes,
you don't, and if you don't have the desire to want to cater to your partner, both male and female, you need to evaluate if that's even what you want, because
Facts.
if you want
yes,
to cater to your partner, both male and female, and if you don't wake up and want to make sure your partner,
it,
has lunch for work, or make sure they got, if they're truck drivers, have their snacks in their truck, hand wipes or whatever. If you ain't waking up and making sure the trash is out before your girl do whatever, if you don't wake up and want to do those things, is that even the situation you should be in? Because you wake up and you want, just like you want to do
you
things
have
for
to
your
want to
children,
do it. Yes, it's
just
about
like you
wanting
want to
to
do
do
it.
it. It
Right.
can't be forced, because if it feels like a chore, you in the wrong place. And I was having this conversation with a friend of mine. She wasn't able to identify it on her own, but I was
Mm-hmm.
able to pick up on certain things, and I identified it and I called it out. And I'm definitely not going to say no names, but she's in a relationship and she is now becoming, she's having difficulties with being sexually attracted to her husband,
Mm-hmm.
Oof. She knows who
right?
she is. Just put it out there. Your friend, if she's watching it, she knows who she
So,
is.
but no, this is not just her. This is who I had the conversation with. It's not just her. It was, I'm going to speak about myself too, once upon a time. Because I'm always hearing that a lot of men said that, oh, if we get married, when you marry a woman, the sex stops. So now this goes back to what the point that I'm trying to make. She tells me he doesn't have her husband does not have a license, and she's always chauffeur him around. She drives him around everywhere. She got to drive him to work. She got to pick him up from work. She got to chauffeur him and his friends. Whatever he wants to do, she got to take him to his friend's house when he wants to hang out. So she has to do all the driving, right? So I said, what's the problem with that? You don't want to cater to your husband in that way? So her response is, he doesn't even want to get his license. So then asked her, like, okay, well, has he ever been in a car accident? Does he know anybody that has died that's been in a car accident, from a car accident? She's like, he knows somebody. I said, so maybe it's fear. Can you understand your husband on that level and love him for that? Then she started to tell me, he needs to go and work out and lose weight. He needs to get rid of that belly. I said, okay, see, now you're doing too much. You are
Mm-hmm.
now finding him unattractive, and you're tired of doing things for him. You don't feel catered to. You feel like you're doing all the catering. I get it. You are losing interest in him because he's no longer looking masculine to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, what? I said, the reason I gathered that is because we went out the other day, and this guy that clearly isn't a looker just sat there, talked to you, and y'all fell asleep next to each other. Nothing happened. But because he catered to just that level of emotions for you, that level of intimacy that your husband didn't give you, you found that attractive. So what you're finding attractive in other men is what your husband is lacking. Your husband is not looking masculine. What he did to get you, he is no longer doing. So that's why you don't. That's why the vajayjay's not working anymore.
But JJ. God, I'm sorry, God.
I mean, no, it's the truth. I said you don't feel protected or safe with this man, therefore it's not working anymore. The box is not working. And I said to her, I said, because you've been married X amount of years. I've been with this dude for X amount of years, and I can't stop jumping his bone. And
I
it
know
don't
that's
matter
good.
how much. And I said, and it don't matter what I said, because I was with him when he was thick. He went from thick to a bobblehead because he lost weight.
A
And then
bobble.
now it was a bobblehead, okay? Because your head will remain the same regardless how much weight you, you lose.
Right.
Okay,
Mhm.
he was a bobblehead. He lost a lot of weight. His head was still big. I said, and now since he got comfortable, he put back on some weight. So now he's a a shapely thick. I said, and in
Look
every stage,
drooling
let me
over
tell you,
there over her man. I know that's
every
right. Did you see that
stage of
expression?
this man, yes, I'm always okay. Let me tell you, every time, every stage of this man, I'm like, God, good God, he spent a little more time on you. You are sexy. I'm like, damn, this man look good to me. And it's not that he actually looks good to me. It's how
Mm-hmm.
he treats me.
Mm-hmm.
I could say I never feel unsafe with him. He does not saying that he doesn't mess up. He does mess up and fall short in some areas. But I could just give you a prime example just from last night. I told him I was going out. He saw I video chatted him while I was on the train.
You are good for that, but go ahead.
I video chatted him while I was on the train. I told him it makes no sense because there's no parking and it's only one train that I have to take to get there to Barclays Center. Let me just do that, right? So I said I'm gonna talk to you on the phone until the train go under, and then whatever's whatever. When I finally got to Barclays Center, I called him, video chatted him again to show off what was happening there. I showed him I was in one of the boxes, VIP, and I was like, "Look, this is it. We having fun, whatever, whatever." That man, before I even knew, he texted me, take a cab home when you're done, and sent me the money for the cab. I didn't ask him. I didn't tell him anything. I just was having a regular conversation. It was the thought. It
Mm-hmm.
was the concern. It was the making sure that I got home safe. It
Mm-hmm.
was all of those things that made me want to say, "Can I take a cab to your house? Because you deserve this Glock." Right? It was
Mm.
that's what it was, right? It was.
It was a pause. It's a pause moment.
Give me a minute. Close my door. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So,
welcome to the beautiful wonders of live streams. Don't be ashamed. We are living a real life. This is KaleafWins random live streams. I'm here with Joe Neat. I'm also here with Kia, and we all from New York. No matter where we at, continue. Kia, let's go.
right, I'm sorry, my
For
children,
what?
one of
Don't
them.
apologize.
So,
This is Sunday. We're
right.
chilling. Don't apologize.
So, because he took the initiative, because nothing had to be told to him, because he showed me concern for me, that man goes above and beyond to make sure I'm good, even if it's eating, if
Mm-hmm.
it's clothes,
Mm-hmm.
if it's how am I feeling. If I'm feeling down, he tells me to come over and he coddles me. It has nothing to do whether he provides for me financially. Yeah, he pays one of my bills, but that's not even here. He chose to do that and I ain't asked him. The fact that he does this for me effortlessly, that's masculine to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's attractive. And that's why I always want to jump his bones. I'll tell you, this man can't get enough of me. He got to start taking a blue pill as far as I'm concerned. But But the point that I'm trying to make is that a lot of men are not willing to understand and receive the fact that they stop doing something. And that's why the woman stopped finding them attractive.
And one of the things they stopped
And
doing
vice
is
versa.
listening and paying attention, and vice versa.
And vice
Listen,
versa.
because it happens on the male side. I have
Yes.
broken off relationships where somebody was not affectionate. I
Mm-hmm.
have broken off relationships where somebody did not get as excited of what I'm doing on what I'm doing. I am currently in a situation where I'm getting those two type of energies, but we're in a life or death little situation. but I'm still being a equal partner, holding things down. You know what I'm saying? As she's holding things down, as she's doing her part, I'm doing my part. But it's listening. Like I tell, and again, I'm not trying to bring this to a perv place, but I tell dudes all the time, I'm like, yo, stop bragging about what you do in the bedroom. If you really
We don't
make
care.
it's like if you really, the proof is in the leg shaking. Stop talking about it. Stop bragging about it. Just stop it. Like Richard Pryor said a long time ago, if her legs ain't shaking and she ain't sleep, you got to put in more work. And it's just a fact. Stop. And again, here's the thing. Like she just said, she jumps his bones at every chance he get because he's listening to her needs. He's catering, and he don't even gotta ask. He says, "Here's a cab
Right.
home." She's like, "No, I'm gonna take a cab to your house because you've made me feel great." It's listening, listening.
I think the most attractive thing he did recently, because I did have a conversation with him about I'm not going to make the same mistake in my life 4 times. I'm not going to get with a man and I pour into him and he's not going to pour into me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had that conversation with him, he didn't leave it there. It was a few days later, he thought about it and he came back to me and he was like, I heard what you said. He said, I could tell you what I remember, but I need you to hear me out. And I said, okay. He says, you said you want a house. I said, yes. He said, right now, that's all I remember that you want. And I would like for you to repeat some of your goals and your dreams to me because I want to vest in that as well as much as you vest into my goals and dreams. That
Was the key to wetness. That was the key to wetness to you. For
Niagara Falls.
real. I get turned on by the bag too. Listen, I'd rather a PayPal notification than a hotel key card. You know what I'm saying? Anything that talk about money and building bread, that is arousing to me.
That was everything to me. You want, and I'm like, and he knows how I am with my businesses. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I want. And I brought it back to him. I said, I want to have a multi-unit property. I want you to have a multi-unit property, and we're gonna pull equity from it to get our dream home. That's what I want. Not saying that it can't be attained in 3 years, but I'm gonna give it a 5-year time frame. I want to be in my dream home within 5 years, but I want to have us to have multiple properties within 3 years. And he just looked at me and I said, that's what I want. And I want a new car. He said, okay, let's work on seeing how we can get it, how we can make this happen. One down, one business down, second business needs to be started. Let's make this happen. And I'm at off. I don't care. He may not have everything that a lot of other men may have, but he have exactly what I need at this moment in my life, and it works out. I can't get enough of this man.
And that's the point. Jonique, please chime in because I'm not used to you being this fallbackish because I know she's saying facts because you ain't saying nothing. Which that's why I told her earlier. I say I shut up when people start speaking facts, and that's why this is popping. And everybody who's just here, welcome to the KaleafWins random live stream. I'm streaming live on YouTube Live, Twitter Live, you know what I'm saying, Facebook Live, and a couple other spots I'm not going to mention because I don't want Twitter to jam me up. You know what I'm saying? But Jonique, tell me how you feel about what she just said.
How I feel about what she just said. The very, very last thing where he may not have what other people have, and he has exactly what you need. That's one thing, like you were saying, the misconception of society. What other people have is not even relevant to our own needs. It don't matter that you may know somebody that already has your dream house, that already lives in your dream house, because you're gonna get what you deserve, that what y'all work on in your own timing. And that's one thing that's one of the hardest things that a lot of us are trying to break. That cycle we're trying to break is comparing ourselves to where other people are at, or comparing our relationships, our friendships to what other people have, because it's not the same. Is when you start comparing, that's when things start to fall apart. What works for you, what doesn't work for you, identify it and either water it or throw it away.
Identify
Right.
it, water it, or throw it away. That is the bar
Yes.
of the day right
Yes.
there.
So
Because people are
that's
always looking for the grass to be green on the other side when you're not fertilizing and watering your grass over
exactly,
here.
exactly, exactly. And then
Somebody watered that grass.
one thing that came to mind. You said the thought that counts. You said what was the exact word? So not everybody is built with common sense,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
Mhm.
Not everybody is built with the intuition to be like, let me send her cab fare. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes those types of characteristics do have to be built. So my
Right.
question, we don't always, people don't know what they don't know, right?
Right.
You
Hmm.
don't know what you don't know. One time I cut someone off, right? It was the pettiest thing, but I cut them off because my son's 5th birthday was coming up and we were talking for months straight, hanging out, and I was just running around trying to find all the Marvel characters, and and I would talk like, oh, I found this one, I found that one, I found this one, I found that one. And my son's birthday came up. I don't remember if he even said, oh, happy birthday to your son or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But to me, the fact that number one, you're a Marvel fan yourself. You didn't say, "Oh, I found this one. Check here," or, or get one of them for me. No, I'm not saying I expect anyone to do anything for my children. But
Right.
for me, if someone does not have that intuition of a potential stepfather for my child, I'm
Hmm.
cool. We're
You
really
gotta
good
let it
friends.
go.
We're really
Nah,
good friends.
right.
However, I feel like he didn't know that that's something
Needed to do.
that I'm cool. Now, maybe I could have had a conversation and say, "Hey, remember this time when we was talking?" Because maybe he could be better for the next person. Like, oh, that bothered you. So, what I've learned these past 2 years is before I cut these people off, I'm gonna let them
Have a
know why.
conversation. No.
I'm
Yes,
gonna give
I
them the
do.
opportunity to explain why and what, in my eyes, I feel would have been a better solution to whatever that
The situation
situation,
is.
the
Hmm.
interaction was. Because to me, people don't know what they don't know.
Yeah, and that's why I said earlier. Remember, I
I
told you
agree.
like guys months back when we was on TikTok. I was like, I will tell somebody directly when I'm gonna cut them off and why. And then you were like, man, that's a little bit too upfront. I ghost them. I said, you gotta, and you responded with, I never forget. I was in a supermarket looking for like some steak. I never forget it. And you were like, you know what? You got to give people the opportunity to change. And then my ignorance, so I was like, nope, it's a quick cutoff. But now I've evolved from that position, and
Yeah,
I'm like, you're right. We got to give people the opportunity to change, but then you need a fallback season. Like there's people
right.
in my life right
Right.
now texting me, yo, I know that you told me not to call Takia's. It is who you thinking about.
Okay. Okay.
Like, it is who you know. We both know. And I got love for him. I got love for him at all, but it's a fallback season. We need a heal season. We need to grow ourselves. I think everybody need to grow in pockets and corners with themselves. Jonique
Hmm.
saw it this weekend. There's people that we both, she's seen them, but we haven't seen these people in like 20 years or something like that, 20 plus years, but they've
Beautiful.
grown so
It's
much in your
beautiful.
fallback season. And then here's the thing this one of the reasons I wish I experienced the second homecoming, which we call dawn dancing, something that Jonique experienced for sure. She's seen her evolution, her personality evolution, her growth, and she had to have appreciated who she
Hmm.
is as a woman today. That's a
Hmm.
beautiful thing about historically black college homecomings or dawn dances and things of that nature, because our fallback season helps us grow and become new people, and then you come back and offer something new to the relationship, vice versa.
Hmm. Right. Yes. I what you said, the cutoff part. I have definitely have grown to the point that I feel like if I am going to cut you off, I'm going to explain why.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I do. Now, when you explained about not taking that initiative and people not knowing,
that was the
people
word I
are
was thinking. I'm like, what is the word? It's initiative.
into
But
this.
sorry.
Right. It's the thing is, you're right. There's a lot of things people don't know. A lot of people don't even know that they're selfish. A lot of people don't even
Right.
know that they're narcissists. A lot of
Right.
people don't know a lot of these things.
I know
Right.
why you saying it, but go ahead. I know why you saying it because he don't know. Go ahead. He don't know.
Because we don't know.
My wife said he don't know either. Sidebar. We talking about somebody we know. My wife said he don't know. He
Right.
just don't get it. But yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know. Now, I can say that I was in a position where, because I usually hide my children and keep my children hidden from whoever I'm dating until I know that I'm serious with them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, until I'm serious. But then this is what happened with my guy. He remembers all of my boys' birthdays.
That's huge.
That's
really
important
huge.
to me.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't care because I was in a 16-year marriage. I've never been in a relationship outside of my marriage to even know to think about that or look for that.
Yeah.
This is the first relationship I have had outside of being married. So him knowing my kids' names, knowing their birthdays, knowing when there's vacations with school, he has no children.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like he's comparing his child schedule to mine. No, he has no children. Oh, your kids that go back to school soon. They need haircuts. Bring them over. Let me cut their hair. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. He was like, "Isn't it your son's birthday?" My son's birthday was yesterday. He was like, "Isn't your son's birthday coming up?"
Happy belated.
Right.
Today's mine.
Oh, happy birthday. Right.
Oh, that's right. I did give you a shout out. I'm horrible with those things, but continue. I don't remember ish
Right.
unless Facebook tells me.
He was like, "Are you doing anything for your son for his birthday?" And I was like, "Well, I know he asked me X, Y, and Z, but my money funny, so I may have to postpone it or whatever." He said, "Oh, okay. How much it cost? Look on Groupon." I said, "Okay, no problem." I did. He sent me the money. He said, "No, yeah, bring them to get their haircut so they could be fresh. He could be fresh for his birthday and everything like that." Taking the initiative, right? That is extremely attractive. It is beyond extremely attractive. Now, this goes back to the point that I'm trying to make. I brought that up for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody wants something, I don't care who you are. You're going to take your time to study it and pay attention to it and go after it. So if a man or woman is not paying enough attention to you, they're not that interested.
Say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again, say it again.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I say. You want me to repeat myself all the time.
If a person
If
isn't
a
paying that much
person
attention to
is
you,
not paying that much attention to you, they're not that interested. And like I said, a lot of times people don't even know that they're narcissists, and a lot of people don't know that they're selfish. They feel like the world should revolve around them, and you need to study them. No, if they were that into you, they will study you. They will study your schedule. They will know when you're coming and when you're going. They may not tell you, but they know. And they'll start to do things to get your attention. Stop paying attention to them. Not saying that giving anybody any key points. Sometimes you really got to just like not pay attention to these people and give them the attention. Stop being so available and see how they move with you. Because if they start paying attention, if they pay attention to a change in your behavior, then they're watching you enough. They care. So everybody's not perfect. So when I realize, okay, I'm gonna shift my behavior. I know I normally do this. I'm not gonna do this today. And if they notice it and be like, "Hey, is everything okay? And everything's good?"
Right.
Those are the people that I feel is worth me giving an explanation to.
Yep. Exactly.
I'll now explain to you what you did that bothered me and what you did that I love. Because if you're not going to show me you care about any change I made towards you, then you're not that into me and you're playing games with me.
That's a hard pill to swallow because it is a fact, and I'm not going to hold you. I would have literally ended so many relationships if I realized that. If they're not paying that much attention to you, they don't care like that. Like, real talk, I'm going to bring this up because you guys are talking, and I thought about this. I saw this online. Let me bring this up right quick. Somebody said, I just heard somebody, let me get it straight. I just heard someone say if somebody has an issue with you and they're telling everybody except you, they don't have a real issue with you. They just enjoy the attention they get from talking about you. And I couldn't agree more. I repeat, if somebody has an issue with you and they're telling everybody except you, they don't have a real issue with you. They just enjoy the attention they get from talking about you at all. That's a fact. And I had to bring that up.
They're just not that into you. If anything, they're into the shine they get. That's all it is. They're not that into you. And trust me, nobody. If they really cared, they wouldn't care what anybody say about them either.
Because if you don't defend me and when I'm not around, then we're not peoples. Because I defend everybody that I'm not around. If somebody violates somebody I care about, like even me and my play cousin, I don't talk to him. He has a fallback, but ain't nobody going to talk crazy about him in my presence. That's just not going to happen. He got to sit down, but ain't nobody going to talk crazy about him.
People know who they can do that to.
Yep. That's why they say, why were they so comfortable coming to you with this?
Yes.
Why were they so comfortable coming to you with this? Because obviously you give off them vibes like you with the estate. What do I say? With the crap or whatever.
With the ish.
You shady.
With the ish.
You two-faced it. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you shouldn't feel comfortable coming to me to talk to me about, it don't matter who.
No.
If you're talking about yourself, that's a different story. But you want to go and gossip and talk junk or speak negatively about somebody else, why are you comfortable talking to me about that?
Yep. And this is where it's going to end because this is my people's, and no. This is
how I know if you're truly my people's. If you do, first of all, I have a friend that handled some situation because somebody came and was talking negatively about me to her. She nipped it immediately and didn't even tell me that person did that. Like, what is there to discuss? I handled it.
Exactly. I've had a similar situation.
I found out later, and I said, "Why you ain't tell me?" She said, "What's there to discuss?" I handled it. Right. She'll never come back to me again and say anything else about you.
And that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. You know why I'm obedient to that type of law? Because people may think I'm crazy. Oh, how would Christian think this way? I've always obeyed the laws of karma. Listen, karma will always come back to you. If you talk greasy about somebody behind your back, it's going to smack you in the face. If you cheat on somebody, you're going to get cheated on. I obey the laws of karma. That's why, listen, and I'm going to add this here. There's other people trying to come back in my life right now, and I'm just putting this here for conversational fodder so we can most definitely chop this up because there's something I want to bring up to both of you to talk about real quick before we all go.
Okay, because I have to go. I do have to go.
Yeah, I'm catching heat on this. So let me bring that up now for what I want to say. Let me bring this right here where we at. I've been getting mad, Pete on it, and I don't care, and I'm not taking back what I said. So check this out. Let's go.
Black and English not being my first language, I can speak on it. All Puerto Rican restaurants, Dominican restaurants, stop putting people at the counter who don't know how to speak English, my dude. Real Yo, why would you put somebody in the front who does not know English? Fam, stop it. Stop it. Wild unprofessional. For motherfuckers don't know how to communicate to you at all, then why the they at the front taking orders, money, food orders? What are you doing? Stop it, please.
Yo, I had to say it. I went to get Spanish food yesterday, and it's me, my daughter, and my wife in there. Yo, we told them a million times. My wife knows how to speak fluent Spanish. My daughter even knows how to speak Spanish, and they're better than me, and it's my first language. Duh, that's the duh part. It became intentional. I was like, y'all doing this on purpose. And there's some Spanish restaurants that have this wild discrimination towards Americans. Let's be honest. Or people that are Spanish but kind of look black, and we dealt with that yesterday. And I was like, my wife spoke to you in fluent Spanish. No carne guisado, just the gravy. You want me to? You know what she's saying, fam. It's in fluent Spanish. And I'm like, why do certain Spanish restaurants have people at the counter who only speak Spanish? I don't get why people give me flack. Oh, that's the R word. That's this. No, it's not. I'm Puerto Rican, and I never knew how to speak English past the age of 5 or 6. Period. You gonna put your front staff from a business standpoint that only speaks one language? When it was German customers on the line. It was like white customers. It was everybody was on that line, and you gonna only cater to the Spanish people on the line and give them what they want? Let's talk about it before she leaves.
That was probably
Okay.
their only option. They probably ain't got
So
nobody else.
what I would say to that is a lot of times businesses like that employ family and undocumented family. So if they came from whatever country said country was, and their primary language in that country is Spanish, they came to America and they did not know English, can we really blame them? But they wanted to give them some form of employment so they can make some type of income. I'm not saying what you said is wrong. Why do that? They're trying to help out their family.
Mhm.
So I try to be understanding in those areas. I get it. They say that English is the predominant language within this country, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that's true. But that's what they say, and they feel like everybody needs to learn English. But that's a universal language. That's a language that's being taught in all countries. So
If I move to Puerto Rico, I'm going to master Spanish before I get in front of a cash register and I start asking orders.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
but
can.
that's your
That's
learning.
you.
No. It's not my
That's how
learning
you do.
style.
Ability,
You mess
right?
it. You know how many
Because
people left off a line? Real quick.
you
You know how many
you
people left off that
learn
line?
on the spot though. You learn by experience. You learn by repetition.
Because I can tell you, I've been taking Spanish ever since high school. Middle school. I've been taking Spanish classes since middle school, and I just understand it. Don't ask me to speak back. It's not happening. My brain, for some reason, I can't. It's hard. That has to be the only thing I focus on in order for me to learn the language, because I still don't know how to speak Spanish. What can I say?
I don't think it's smart business
It's
sense to keep
practice.
somebody in this. I get practice, but if you at the point of sale and you are working with customers, the language barrier had people leave off the line. I was patient because the Carnegie Sao, I was getting frustrated because I was like, you being discriminatory. My wife just talked to you in perfect Spanish. My wife knows Catalina tense, Dominican tense, Puerto Rican tense, Mexican tense Spanish. She knows all variations of Spanish, talks better than me, and they were ignoring her. And I was like, now you playing games.
Mm-mm.
Now you
Oh,
playing games.
that's disrespectful. Yeah, no.
And she switched
You
it
know.
up. I think you're right. Both of you are right that people employ families and that's all they know. But from a business standpoint, it destroys your
It
bag
doesn't look
if you
good.
only have one person that can't speak no language and talking
Right.
to English
It
customers.
doesn't look good. It doesn't. And I get it. It
I
doesn't
call
look
flack
good.
and I like it. Bring the trolls. I'll make a troller movie. Y'all see it online. I'll make a troller movie. Go ahead. Listen, the comments I'm getting on TikTok for certain people, y'all about to be a movie. I'm about to chop that up, remix and screw it. But everybody give it for Takia. I know she got to go. Thank you for coming through. We were honored to not have it with the bonnet and the bathrobe. You know what I'm saying? We were honored. You know what I'm saying? Her skin is glowing. That means she's happy. I
Definitely
look forward
glowing.
to speak
Thank
to her
you.
more. Everybody give a shout out, and I'm about to log you up, sis. Have a
All
great
right.
one.
You too.
All right. Peace. Yo, look at you, Joe, needing the box. Do you see what this? Do you see how this is different? Tell me how
I
this
just feel like I
energy
need to
feels.
be on my tablet for this though.
Yeah. No, we get it. But like, what's the differences you see with TikTok Live and YouTube Live, and just in general?
It just seems cleaner. The only thing that's bothering me is how, like, when I move or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the opposite. So I wonder if that's something that I can change, like the mirror image.
Yeah. But I'm not
Um,
gonna lie. I wish there was Mad Will before scenes up in here that went to Dawn Dance. I would love to talk to all of y'all about Dawn Dances. I was living vicariously through your videos and your pictures. I was like,
I posted
oh my
mad
God.
pictures.
I was like, oh, you know who took mad pictures? Jessica. You know, the SG Rose, she took mad pictures. Jessica Jones, she took
I don't
mad
think I
pictures.
follow her. I don't think mm-mm.
Well, check this out. I'm gonna go and we gonna look at some right quick. This is it. I'm gonna share my screen. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I'm gonna share some. that we seen. Matter of fact, I'll just type this in. Dawn Dance. Please don't be nothing crazy. DD23. All right, boom. Post. Look at this. Wow, feels good to be in the yard again. Man. Yo, when it says Dawn Dance, like who
Yeah, I've seen them.
You seen them?
I believe so.
Yeah. She's the homie. Yeah, she's cool. There's some people after our generation that I got real cool with. Mac is saying, I love my HBCU, man. I'm full, overwhelmed with love and gratitude this weekend. It was incredible. Thank you, every single person that poured into me, showered me with love. Dad, it was a love fest. Man, I missed out on a love
That's exactly
fest.
what it was. It's so much love. And then when you hug someone, you can feel how genuine that love is. You know what I mean? So anybody that I went up and hugged, I just felt the love and was like, dang, it's so good to see you right now. We may not speak on a regular, we may not even comment on each other's post or anything like that, but when you see certain people, the love is genuine. You can tell the difference when it's genuine love and when it's just fake love. And it was all love the whole weekend, all love. It was
miss
dope.
everybody in this picture. Dad, Jamila
It
is
was
there.
dope.
My timeline is filled with fellow Wilberforcians. Dawn Dance.
Amber's birthday's tomorrow, I believe.
Oh,
Me and Vito and X Antoine was a hot mess. Me and X have the same birthday.
Yo, this is awesome. I wish I was there to see.
Beautiful.
Oh my God, I missed them all.
I didn't see Donnie. I didn't see all of them.
Wow.
But you know what?
Wow.
That was probably the day before.
Wow.
They were on the yard earlier than me. I didn't go to the yard till late.
Oh my God, I miss everybody in this pic. Oh my God, I miss everybody. Beautiful. Dawn Dance was popping.
It was beautiful.
Man, I wish, but high risk pregnancy, 4 weeks left to the baby. I ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm not leaving my house. I'm not leaving. Oh, look at Ngozi. Oh man, my whole timeline has been cluttered. Man,
dope. It was so dope to see them.
Yep.
And looking so good, like they can all step on the court right now and kill it. You know what I'm saying? It was dope.
Man, I was so many pictures here. Hold on, let me.
Dope. I didn't hashtag my pictures. I need to start tagging people, but that's gonna take an all day thing.
Yeah, that's a whole day thing. Because if I was at Dawn Dance, I would have took so much pictures. It would have felt like I was being paid to be the photographer. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Wilson University. My page.
That's what I did. I was taking pictures with everybody.
I would have too, because life is too short. Life is too short. Look what Jamie said. All right, I'm overseeing y'all Dawn Dance pics just because I love it. Make sure you keep this momentum going for the next one. And I'm not going to lie. I think there ain't going to be this much people in the next one that there was for this one. There was something special about this year.
It was. I can't put my finger on it. It definitely. That's so funny that you said that, because I literally said, I was like, everybody's saying, oh, next year. Next year ain't it. Next year is not going to be it. Next year is not going to be the same. This was the first year since we were all on lockdown. This is the first year, since, we were looking forward to even a virtual Dawn Dance that did not happen. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first year since all of that. So it's definitely not going to be the same. We always love being around each other's company. But like you said, there was definitely something special about this one. There was something special about it. And it's like we genuinely just all missed that environment. We just miss being around each other. We miss just being surrounded by love. A lot of people are not surrounded by love. Some people are alone. Some people, go to work and home and that's it. And don't, they're not regularly surrounded by that type of love on a regular basis. So it was definitely something special about this Dawn Dance for sure.
I'm not going to lie. That line you said, some people go to work, they go to home, go to sleep. They're not surrounded by this love. That is super important. That was the one thing that I saw. You're right. Like literally, when it's love, when you can see it through the pictures and the videos.
But I was getting emotional. Like going back, looking at my pictures. I'm like, yo, this was dope. This was so dope. It was dope.
And you know why it's important? it's important. Like for this picture, just got me emotional. Rest in peace, Bleak. The fact that I can't see Bleak no more, hear his gravelly voice no more, like that like Bleak literally was so important to my upbringing in Wilberforce that's why everybody should go back to Dawn Dance or go back to a homecoming and just be around people because you never know. Those pictures in your phone.
Maybe the last thing.
Yeah, those pictures in your phone are gold. The memories are gold. And that's what I tell people. You can't manufacture memories. The vibe is the vibe. And you got to be there with the vibe.
And you can't fake it. You cannot fake it. And that's the one thing that that stood out the most is that we all genuinely enjoy being around each other, because you can tell, when someone don't feel the same because they're more standoffish, where you saw we're all one family, always have been. The old heads, the young ones, we are all literally, we don't even know half the people, right? Half the people don't even know them, but just the fact that we all know we came from the same place is automatically we family, and I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Look what Courtney said. Courtney said something that's dope. Like Courtney be dropping bombs on the net. I'll be like, sis, like look at this right here. Boom. It says, wow, what a beautiful, nostalgic, needed experience this was. And the best part is always so much love. You've all made the 3-year hiatus worth it. It's been my greatest pleasure and honor to live and grow. My fellow Forcians, I love you so much. Now there's a new countdown, 365 to Dawn Dance 2024. I'm probably going to be there. I'm going to be there. Even though if it ain't going to be that much people, I'm going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. What else did you put? Sumatra. Yeah, I'm on the page right now. Oh, my God. The barn. Give it up to the barn. Oh my God, so many people hurled in that building. You know what I'm saying? So many great parties happen. Yo, the alumni page is fine.
To go over there, walked over there. That's one of the things that we don't talk about enough. We were trooping over there in groups.
Oh, look at Jamila. Look at Young Miller up in here. You see what I'm saying? Young Miller. Yo, I want to see more pictures. Wow, this brings back memories. Wow, look at all these old pictures. See, that's what I'm talking about. Who else did some? There's some other people that did some fire. They took some fire videos. Hold on, where's it at? Tanisha, my soror Tanisha took some fire videos. Hold on, I think it was a step show. Boom, this is live, everybody. Boom, she took some fire footage. And by the way, go to Sweetie's Party Planning. She does great party planning in the Detroit area, Michigan area. Look at this. This is fire right now.
Yeah, I think I just came across those.
Yeah, these are fire. Look at my sorors. Oh. Everyone, please take a moment to retweet, search. Oh, okay. This is other stuff.
I think that finished.
Oh, look at this.
Supported.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh,
I was over there. Over there where all them alphas are. That's where
I would have lost. You know, it looked like a good time when it looked like it's humid in there. That's how you know it's a good time. When it looks like the humidity is through the roof, I'm loving it. That's a real party. Yo, I would have been strolling till my feet got swole. You feel what I'm saying?
It was dope. It was so dope.
Look at this,
and it's just so dope. Like there wasn't no beef. It was just dope. It was just dope. I gotta find Shushu's business page because I supported Shushu's business. I got my shea butter, Burberry inspired by her, and I have Miss Dior. Got them on right now. Bomb, smell bomb. I'm waiting to see how it is that I can order a certain fragrance. Dope. They had some really, really good shirts. It was dope.
Man, it was dope. Listen, I can't. Listen, this is what it's about, sis. Like I always tell you, I know we in a live stream. I'm never ashamed to say this. I love you, my dude, because life is too short. That's number one.
Definitely is.
I get on your nerves because that's what brothers do. You get on my nerves, that's sisters do. And guess what? We don't agree with everything that we say, and I love it because it makes people think. You know what I'm saying?
And we respect it, though. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yo, yeah, I might do a Dawn Dance live stream midweek and tell everybody, yo, let's just talk because I want to feel that love. I wasn't there. I want to feel that love. I might do a Dawn Dance live stream, but I only got 4 weeks to stream or less, depending on how her body acts until my son gets here. But I'm streaming my face off. I will be streaming tomorrow morning motivation show at 8 a.m. If y'all know the vibes, y'all know. But sis, listen, those pictures, I'll say this. My wife put me on a Shutterfly.com. You could take pictures and make a whole book. Y'all
Yeah.
should make a Dawn Dance 2023 book just for y'all,
Yeah,
for the
book.
pictures that
Yeah.
y'all talk. Because again, that's your memories. Like, and when you
Yep.
show your kids, you like, yo, look.
Mhm.
We can't show them every picture though. Let's be honest. If I would have
Right.
if I went to Dawn Dance, I couldn't have shown you any pictures. Like I'd have told my wife, like Dawn Dance is the time. And again, I'm being messy, but Dawn Dance is one of them events. If you got problems in your marriage, yo. What happens in Ohio stays in Ohio. You heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people who probably had a lot of fun this weekend. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, who's this? What's going on? Hi, how's it going? My name is Blackbeard, but you can call me by my real name, Juan Martinez. I'm a new Hispanic viewer from Mexico. How is it going? I'm new to the channel. Hey, well, welcome there, brother. Welcome there. Welcome.
Somebody in here, it's your birthday.
Yo, who is this?
Somebody in here, it's your
Yo,
birthday.
what's going on
Somebody
here?
in here, it's your birthday.
That's for me.
Everybody
Oh, that's somebody's page. That's
That
from
was
you?
for me though. No, but I said that was for me though.
Yeah, that I know. You know what happened? That happens in the stream sometimes. Yeah, but thank you, Blackbeard. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Blackbeard, guess what? My Morning Motivation show is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on YouTube Live. Big shout out to all my Mexican supporters. Big shout, Blackbeard. Thanks for joining. We have live streams. We have fun. Thank you, Blackbeard, for being here. I appreciate you. But sis, what is your recovery plans today? My thighs would be hurting so bad after Dawn Dance. What is your plans for today? Pause. But yeah, my body will be exhausted right now.
One of my friends just called, said come over here with, the kids and cook or something. Not me cook. Obviously, I usually always do the cooking. So I'm gonna see if that's a definite or what, because that's something to do. I didn't have any plans for today at all.
Yeah, it's
so
a relaxing day.
it definitely is a relaxing day.
One more time before we let you go and I cancel the stream. Look at this. Look at this beautifulness right here. Boom, boom. Man, I'm just gonna go here. You see that? Oh my God, the memories. Do you see that? The memories. Man. I think we need to vote on who got the best pictures from Dawn Dance. This is fire.
I thought about that.
We gotta vote on who took
2023.
the best pictures from Dawn Dance.
I think I did.
Now I'll be honest, it's a tie between you, Courtney, and Jessica. And my soror Nicole, they took fire.
Coco didn't have her camera out, her phone out. Most of the time she didn't have it, so a lot of the pictures are with her. You know what I mean? Yeah, she didn't have her phone out the whole time.
Oh, the matter of fact, let's go to Courtney before we close off. Courtney, I always have a difficulty spelling.
COR.
COR. Duh. What am I doing? COR. Brother, can you spell? See, there it is. Yeah, she got fire footage. Big up Courtney, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, she got him. There's one. That's a fire one. Oh, that's the fire one we saw before. Okay.
Ooh, it feels so good to be home. What's up, Little Forest Bulldogs? Suo
Looking like
Monte.
Makai right now.
We're here on the yard. It's so nostalgic. Love it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Give it up. Oh my God, I haven't seen her in years, Terry. Oh my God. Yo, this is a memory within itself. Hold on.
That's crazy. Like for real, we be dead wrong.
Look at Princess. See, that's the memories. That's the memories I be talking about. That's the memories that I be talking about. Real talk. That's it. So enjoy yourself during your time off. Relax, relate the least before you go to work tomorrow. Thanks for joining the live. I'm doing more live. Listen, I'm busting out my lives for 4 weeks. Real talk. And then after it, you ain't gonna see me on the net live. But real talk. But just thank you so much. I appreciate you, sis, and have a great one.
Thank you.
And we
Love
listen.
you.
Real quick. Hold on. When you get a chance, when your channel's starting, you know what I'm saying? When your channel's starting.
I have to figure out where I want to go. I figure out, what it is I want to say. Having gone through the past couple weeks and what I was struggling through, I kind of feel like that's where I want to start, is with what has been in here and blocking me from anything, and how I'm fighting through it, but I have to put it all together for myself so I can see for myself, you know, watching myself break through, because I get emotional. You've seen videos from a couple years ago. It was the same thing over again. I get emotional watching myself break through and push through, you know, whatever it is I'm pushing through. So that is where I feel like I'm gonna start, because I know I want to. Remember, I was telling you a compilation of a couple of things, that I've said in my videos after and stuff like that, because I've never been, I feel like I'm not an open book. I'm not one of those people that just sit there and tell my life story, but I do want to be able to share a little bit of what's in here. Because I know people see, like I always say, people see I take bomb selfies and this and that. Remember when I told you that one week where it was a really bad week for me? That's the week I took my best selfies, but you wouldn't know what was going on with me emotionally that week. I was bawling, crying, talking to you and Mike. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know. But that's the type of stuff I just want to give a little glimpse of. But again, I'm not an open book. I don't like talking about me
Nah. You
at
ain't
all.
gotta you ain't you but you just gotta do what your heart wants to do. I'll say this.
Right.
Takia brought
And
this
that's
idea in the comments.
that's where I'm leaning towards, huh?
Takia brought a great idea that I'm actually going to do regarding my channel, and I want to share it to you. I'll put up a comment if you can see it. She says, take a personality assessment to test to see what job fits better. And in the conversation we had when it came to people who do YouTube or people considering doing YouTube, and even me, I do YouTube. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. Because she said, when you take a Myers-Briggs personality test, it'll see what you would do for free before you get paid, and that will be the thing that you love to do. So I'm going to take it myself. I'm probably going to take it live. You should take it as well and to see where you want to go, because it'll identify areas that you want to talk about, not what I think, what you think
Right.
is you're passionate about. And I just really encourage you to take your process. I will say these two things. The chains that you break, the hard road you travel is going to inspire somebody going through the hard
Right.
road, because they're not going to feel like they're alone. The reason I came with
Exactly.
the morning motivation show, and I started on TikTok because I knew there were people that were dealing with the same depression issues I dealt with in the morning, the same mental health issues that hit them in the day, and the same drama from work. That's where my show came from. Then my Making Better Track show came from, because I know mad DJs, producers, and artists. I was like, I know mad people in music, and I was like, but these are passion. These are things that sprout from passion. But I'm gonna take the personality test now, even though I got 2 shows, well, 3. I do my live streams and those 2 other shows. Even though I do those shows, I'm gonna take the personality assessment to see, maybe it's something I'm overlooking that I want to talk about as
Yeah.
well. So that's the suggestion.
And what's it called?
The Myers-Briggs personality assessment. Matter of fact, let me look at it right now
Myers-Briggs.
while you're on it. Let me do it right now so you can see it. Myers-Briggs there it is, personality test. Boom and boom.
And I still look like yesterday. I got in at 4 something this morning. I had a full face of makeup. So you are seeing a natural, haven't brushed my teeth or nothing. So yeah, completely natural. And I had this on yesterday.
Listen, that's what's called
Just a
a fun
disclaimer.
time. That's what's called a fun time.
Just a disclaimer. But look, that in itself, do you remember the time when I used to be like, give me 10 minutes before I go on a live? Do you remember those times?
Yeah.
Seems like a long time ago. Now coming on here straight out the bed, ain't even brushed my teeth yet. Hair all jacked up.
So there's different websites real quick so I can share the screen, and like some of them want you to pay. I ain't paying for nothing because I'm me. There's different sites, like if you can look right here. Let me just pull this down, pause. Here we go. There's different, I put in Myers-Briggs personality test free online. I'm not paying for nothing. Take free Myers-Briggs test. All right, boom. Let's see what you're talking about. Beginning to get started. I don't let my emotions get in the way of I want to take this. Ooh. I focus on details of making the decisions. Hold on. Disagree or agree. Yeah, so you can check out the Myers-Briggs personality test online. I clicked on free test because I'm a freebie dude. Free test online, and then take the free test. Career assessment free. Boom. Come on, brother. Yeah, I'll take whatever, because it'll help us be better creators. and better content creators, or just better people in general. And we're parents. Anything that helps us helps our kids in the end of the day. But
Yeah.
I'm glad you have fun. Please, I'm looking forward for you just to upload your camera. You know what I'm saying? Like a real talk, because I know it's banging. And thanks for joining the show today.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
All right, peace.
Love you.
Have a great one. Love you too. Yo, see, that's a real family look like. You know what I'm saying? That's what that HBCU homegrown family look like. Everybody, thank you for joining the KaleafWins random live stream where we just want to chop it up. Thank you, Black Bear, for joining. Thank you, Melly, the specialist, for joining. Thank you to Kia Howard for joining. Thank you, Joan Neep, for joining. Big shout out to all my Wilberforce University family. I love the Dawn Dance 2023 energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to going 2024. I'm looking forward to communicate with you more. But yes, my morning motivation show is tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays Eastern Time. 8 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays Eastern Time, live on YouTube Live. Go to my link in bio. And please, if you love my content, please go to my Cash App, hit me up at $KaleafWins. It'll bless me a lot. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day and enjoy yourself.